Hi guys, today is the 14th of November and for the first time since March I am going back to Adelaide to Rundle Mall to busk. I have my permit all set up and everything and I've just booked parking, which only cost me $2 for some like special reason. They've reduced parking for November for nights and weekends, so I haven't had to put forward too much to go out and see what it's like back out there now that in Adelaide, COVID is quite under control. Our numbers are very low. The cases that we do have are in quarantine and have come from interstate or overseas, and it's not in our like general population, our local community. So it's pretty safe to go out and do things here. So I'm going to head off and busk, and once again focusing on the fact that it is very safe here. I won't be wearing a mask and people around me won't be wearing masks either, because it was never a rule here to have to do it, and since it's not in our local community, we don't need to. So if for like any reason we get high numbers of cases again and it becomes a recommendation to wear a mask here, then of course that's what I'll do. I definitely, if I was in an area that had more cases and it was prevalent, like I would be wearing a mask, but it's just a very different situation over here in Australia. So anyway, enough talking. I'm gonna head myself into town now and do some busking. Also, just quickly, here's my outfit for busking tonight. So just something fun. Well, that was super confusing. The car park is like some weird like shut off thing at the moment. It's just one-way traffic. I parked in this one a million times. They're obviously doing some works on it, and so I waited at the stoplight at the beginning and then it went green, and so I started coming through and I didn't see anywhere I could turn off, and then suddenly the path that I'm taking, someone's coming down that path, and so I was like, oh god, I must have taken the wrong turn, and there were arrows pointing right, so I reversed and pulled myself down this little reserved parking spot, and that was it. There were a bunch of reserved parks and nothing else, no way to get out of there other than the way that I'd just come. And so then when I pulled out, it's going no right turn, and it was just really strange. And then I figured out with the help of someone who was waiting at the lifts that that person that had come down when I was going in shouldn't have been coming down then. So he confused me. Eventually I got into the car park and got a park. Oh man, I'm so out of practice. I have to load up my trolley now and it's getting late. Anyway, I'll see you in the mall. And there we go, we have the trolley all made up. Handle's broken off of this, so just had to precariously balance that on. There we go. Let's go to the mall.
Fantastic. I stuck around.
You did?
One audience member.
One audience member.
Fantastic. On a Saturday night, you rocked it.
Thank you.
Made my night.
Bye. Just sit over there. This is what getting your tripod does for you. Also, tablet, dead, fun, using tabs on my phone. Feel like an absolute mess. You can't see anything that's going on around me, like if I had my 360 camera working, which it's not. I think, how's the busking now? I don't know, I've only just started, first song, and yeah, too early to tell. I've forgotten my tripod today, so you are balanced on this. Just wondering whether I can see if my 360 camera will work again. So I would much rather be out here streaming in 360. You know what it could be? They're releasing a new camera. Just make it not work anymore. most of the point of coming out tonight was to be able to shoot in 360 outside with people around. Not for you just to look at my face, because I could be doing this at home. It looks like they want me to use a newer app. Maybe it'll work better. Connect now. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. Give me the power of 360. It seems to be working. Oh, and I can read comments. Amazing. I'm so happy. That's awesome. There've been a lot of issues tonight, technical wise.
Hello, Samantha.
Hi, how you doing?
Good.
I did it, Jeff. That's awesome.
Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you.
Finally back in the mall again.
Yeah, finally back. Just trying to, I don't know, work it out again. It's been so long.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not signed in.
Good to see
Yeah.
anyone.
Nice to see you. Have a good night.
Yeah, you too.
This is awesome. I can actually view comments for once. It doesn't show me that anyone's watching, which is a bit worrying, but continue. Okay, what songs do I know off by heart? Come on, something.
Why those funky shoes? Hell yeah.
Adjust the position of this because it's rocking around with my pianos. Didn't happen, you saw nothing. So, my phone died. I am not having good luck tonight. Now my tablet's about to die again, even though I charged it with a charger that wasn't charging. Yay! So we're quickly going to try and do a song.
For you.
Oh, thank you.
You are so beautiful.
Thank you very much.
And you as well. Thank you.
Thanks. Have a good night. Thank you. I'm in Adelaide at the moment.
I've got clients.
Wow, thank you guys. You're so welcome. And there we go. I'm finishing up and getting myself back to the car park because soon enough my car park will run out. It's ended up being a bunch later than I thought I would be. But I've done really well, so I wanted to stay out for a little bit. Look at all these beautiful window stuff. Yeah. Anyway, I better focus on getting back there. I wonder whether this is picking up my voice with the trolley underneath it. Anyway, I'll see you in a little bit. So I'm back home. I haven't offloaded the car. I think I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I did just make myself a toasted cheese sandwich, which I kind of partially burnt, but It's all right, I'm gonna eat it. Hopefully it tastes good. My streams cut off 3 times. The first time no, actually, only cut off twice, but the first stream I did on my Samsung S6, I stopped that after about half an hour when I finally got my Insta360 camera to work, to connect with my phone. So then I started streaming with that, but by that point, my phone, which I'd been using for tabs because my tablet was dead, so I didn't have my sheet music, that had run out of battery because I didn't plan on doing this at the start of the day, and it was only at 50% when I left the house. So that then died. So that disconnected the 360 stream after like 8 minutes, but I'm glad at least it happened a little bit. I don't have another device that the 360 camera works with, so it doesn't work with the S6, so I couldn't just like connect it into the other phone and restart it again. So I started a third stream on my S6 again, and I think that went for about 40 minutes before it eventually ran out of battery. So then I'd had my tablet on charge on a little portable charger, and that did nothing. So I think the portable charger was also dead. The tablet didn't, have any battery left. The phone didn't have any battery left. The old phone didn't have any battery left. The Insta360 actually did have battery left because I charged it on the way there with that portable charger, which I guess is how it ended up without any battery left. So many things, and I didn't have my tripod. I just left my tripod behind, which meant all the cameras had to be like precariously balanced, and I did have a tumble with the 360 camera, and luckily it didn't disconnect from the cable, so it was sort of hanging on by a thread, and I was like, come back, because if you break one of those lenses, it's done, it needs to be replaced. So anyway, I counted what I made, and I almost made $95. I'm so shocked. People are still carrying cash, and they gave me some. And that made my night really, really worthwhile. But it came with all the usual cons of busking. And I don't feel as comfortable as when I'm just playing music in my house, but then it's a different experience, and it's also like the time that I choose to go and all of that. But that was the night. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I went busking. See ya.